Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's your pal Impossibum here, and today we're playing I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-looking good dating simulator. And I have never played anything like this on my channel before, but I saw it and it looked so absolutely ridiculous, I just had to play it. And yeah, let's just hop in here. I'm not entirely sure what to expect, but it is ridiculous and it looks awesome, and let's get going. Before we get started, tell us your name. Well, we're obviously Impossibum. Alright, let's go. Some yummy looking biscuits and fried chicken here. I haven't had KFC in a long time. I would definitely like to have some at some point. But I'm gluten sensitive, so breaded stuff is no bueno, unfortunately. But I do cheat every once in a while. I kind of have to. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in this moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Now. Your first day at culinary school is no time to sleep in. God, that's an annoying thing. Well, I definitely smacked the clock. I don't know about throwing it out the window, though. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. So you need to take this seriously. You allow yourself to daydream a bit. Well, I think we should be there on time our first day. I better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. Exactly. That's exactly right, game. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth equals brushed. Hair equals combed. Pits equal deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. Now, if you're a programmer, you should know that these should be double equal signs, because otherwise you're assigning them values and not doing a comparison. Okay, let's continue. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Apparently, we just have KFC biscuits hanging around in our house. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. All right. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. It looks like a rather pristine, prestigious place. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. Well, hello, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Is this like an unrequited love thing? Like we love our nerdy best friend, but we never end up with him? Is that what's happening? Good morning, Impossibum. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of your lives? Of our lives? Am I? Actually, because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, I ate it, and I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? There was no love in the food? Well, you made it for yourself. You gotta love yourself. Classic Miriam, raised by a master chef parent, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Is she crying over no love in her food? That's so sad. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A 3-day semester, and this is like a cooking school? It doesn't seem like you get much done in 3 days. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth while practicing on a mannequin. Wow, that's dedication, but it's also quite weird. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? I guess we'll pep talk her a bit. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? Is she gonna get, married to Ronald McDonald? What's going on? I've been waiting so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. If not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? Yeah, I would believe that. Your hair doesn't look particularly well done. You can definitely believe it. Yeah, Impossibum in game believes it too. I cannot believe it. Before you get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. You have to wash them now. That bum. It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. She can also get kicked in the shin for knocking my stuff on the ground. I'm just saying. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. Yeah, well, I guess Ashley does have thicker legs, and I'm looking at it here. You leave Impossibum's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Oh, that's kind of funny. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add some extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. Yeah, well, that just tells me at least I was pronouncing it correct, right? If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working at his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Okay, well, good for Van the Man. That is such a weird name. Ashley. Van! You rang? Oh, he's definitely a weird one. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. Well, he's in really good shape. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. It seems like they're like promoting some school that, as far as I know, doesn't actually exist. It's kind of weird. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs are going to learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off. You resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh! See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Yeah, I'd say they're goofy. They got the little snaggle tooth going. Oopsie! Is it like an adult baby person? I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. Oh, that should do the trick. I love you! I think you mean thank you. My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. So I guess he doesn't know his own name. Okay. Hi, Pop. I'm Impossibum, so... Are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you.
Aww.
Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? Well, I guess he's kind of cute, but he's also... I don't know. Looks like he'd like drool on you or something. I don't know. He's just a little weird. I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. Okay. Apparently we're doing some math and cooking school here. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium in front of the class. Adorable! He's got a little spatula in his mouth. Apparently he's going to be a hot teacher. We're into this furry action now. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? That's a good question. You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Oh, they finally shortened the school name, but I wish they'd make it easier to pronounce. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and scruffy, but I still demand respect. Woof! Okay, Sprinkles. I'm sorry we disrespected you. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as you swirl as a swirl of cherry blossoms fill the air inside the classroom. This like suddenly got way more anime out of nowhere here. Chilly. Someone close the window. Yeah, Pop definitely has the little baby thing going on. And then he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. Oh, that's Colonel Sanders. Okay. You know, for some reason, I thought our character was Colonel Sanders, but apparently not. Weird, as someone else we'll never get to see, apparently. It's him. It's... If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to pee across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you. You're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty sweats a lot. Okay. Maybe we should open that window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. I guess apparently we're sweating our sweating buckets over here. You two both know my name, and we're in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Impossibum sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Okay, that was kind of funny. You take a moment to clean yourself up. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. It's a good thing you didn't forget about deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot! ... Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and get some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world! The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there may even be really adorable tiny food. I look forward to the tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Alright. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue, you're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see Sprinkles is referencing. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Are we gonna get to see him? Where is he? There he is. Oh, it's like an oven or something. The class burst into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal! He's like a pressure cooker, I think. Sprinkles walks into the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep whiff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Well, I'm not sure. If you give him food, he might get pissed off. Because he's like the food, knower of everything. Right? If we give him a rubber ball, maybe he'll just like it. We're going to try rubber ball. You reach beneath your apron and return with a rubber ball in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. He tosses the ball and he bounds after it, grabbing it in his mouth and swinging it from side to side before dropping it. The thrill passes quickly. It's not clear if that endeared you to him or not. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, Impossibum, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me if you're interested. Two good options, but which will you choose? Well, I mean, Colonel Sanders is a handsome man and everything, but I think I'd rather be by my best friend. Unless I'm playing as I don't know. Like, is this supposed to be me, or am I supposed to be role-playing as someone else? I assume it's supposed to be me, in which case, you know, I happen to like females, so I'd probably sit next to my best friend, and they're my best friend, and it just makes more sense. But I don't know. I'm just going to go with my best friend. You move to take your seat by Miriam. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders? He has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. That's okay with me. I mean, he seems nice and everything. I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. It's like a lifetime. Yeah, it's weird that the semester is so short. So you say, but now that Miriam mentions it, the Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. Well, he is. I've never seen a Colonel Sanders that looks quite as tempting as him. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. It's like we haven't even learned anything yet. Yay, a quiz about me, because Pop is that little doofus guy. This incredibly important and surprising short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If a train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. That's right. All right. Forest is a tree as chicken is to... What? A feather, I guess? That's right! What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? I mean... A spork? That's right! Okay, we're doing good at this. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat? That's weird. A pancake that looks like a silly face? I mean, that one's not a good one. That one's not a bad one. This one, I guess this one. That's right! We're doing good. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's a talking dog that teaches at a culinary school. He's the best boy! Absolutely. That's right! Your total score is 5 out of 5! We did wonderful! Wow, be honest, did you cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just meet. Oh man, why can't I speak all of a sudden? I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Wow. Hot diggity, Impossibum. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Wow, this cafeteria is nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. Yeah, that makes sense. It looks rather nice in here. A delicious fragrance wafts through the air, through the room, and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. That's what they say. Everyone, can I have your attention? Mr. No Name over here. Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. Woo! Colonel Sanders! Woo! But Shh! Lunch, lunch, lunch! She said shh! In honor of the new semester, I've prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
Aha!
That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell... ... You hold your breath waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head, its contents glimmer in the light. Ooh, you can see the little steam coming off. Yummy. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and filled to a crispy golden finish. Oh, fried to a crispy golden finish. Yeah, filled didn't quite make sense. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled A bucket? With chicken? What a novel concept! Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating! For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. But by my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. Yeah, because it's a secret recipe. We're not allowed to know. What? You think you want your stupid secret recipe? Psh! Nah, my dude. Nah. Everyone wants a secret recipe. I don't care what you say, Van the Man, and Ashley with weird names. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of these ingredients is poison. Got him! He got us, guys. He got us. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. Yeah, he looks like... Is anyone looking? No? They don't believe it? I don't know. You wait to see what zinger Ashley is prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like, writing in my diary. Dear Diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I know at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with his cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Yeah, she gets, I don't know, something about it. She's just like evil. I don't know. Oh, please, as he grunts at us apparently. Well, Van the Man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Well, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of the bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Yeah, well, you know, tends to be pretty good, I'll be honest with you guys. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping on a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment, everything in it that tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim toward delight. Well, I don't know. Let's do that one. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy! Along with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for flavor, are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get someone one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wonder if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Haha, how bold of you to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. Yeah, that's a lot of time, of course. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun?
Aww.
You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone. Then he leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use... Oh man, I didn't mean... Ah man. I used whatever. Wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. And I thought that was like if I clicked it, it would show me, but no. And then it skipped, text, and I'm not happy about it. But okay. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. you find Colonel Sanders outside standing in the quad. But I think we're going to have to end this one here, guys. We can catch up with Colonel Sanders in the next episode if you guys want one. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, you can subscribe. Click that bell icon so you know when I put out new content. And you can smash that like icon and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of this. Do you like this? Is this kind of games you want to see more of? Let me know. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.